beautiful people. It's Chrissy on the scene, if you know what I mean. I'm back at this again with another video. Yeah. Good news for y'all. I got some good news for y'all. I'm like, like it's more people in here. I got some good news for y'all. We at 64 subscribers. Yeah. Woo. Thank you for everybody that's been subscribing. And thank you for the new 11 subscribers that I had since the beginning of the month. Because I started back off with 53. But we at 64. Yeah, we got somewhere. Even though it's a little growth, it's better than no growth. So shout out to you. And shout out to... Thank you for everybody that's been supporting me. Thank you for everybody that came to tune in with me. Like, thank you for seeing my vision. Even though y'all don't see what's in my head, y'all still tagging along to come on a journey with me to see the vision that I'm trying to create. So, thank you for the support. Something is better than nothing. Some growth is better than no growth. And we starting something. Gotta start somewhere. My somewhere is starting to get low. For believing and seeing my vision that I see for myself. That's what I want to say. Because a little bit of support is better than no support. A little bit of growth is better than no growth. But I do want y'all to know that's why I'm still going. That's why I'm still talking. That's why I'm still dropping. Because I might not get the comments. I might not get the likes. I might not get the shares. But I still see y'all tuning in. Real MVPs, you heard? Like, I wouldn't be this encouraged if it wasn't for y'all in the first place. So thank you for showing me that love. And thank you for even showing me, even though my highest views is like 24 right now, that's still better than what I started off with. When I was first posting, I was only getting like, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, 7 or 8. So 24 is a little, it got there for me. Like, growth is there. I see it. So I'm going to keep going. So thank y'all. So yeah. Once again, thank you. Love y'all. Mwah. Hearts. Hearts. And hearts. So let's get back into the purpose of me getting on here today. Right. I always want to leave y'all with some type of motivational, inspirational type of, thought. So I'm going to ease into it, but I'm not going to go into full detail with it because this is still a topic. Like I said, I'm still working on these type of things, but I've also experienced this and seen it in myself. And seeing it, I start getting nervous because I'm starting to talk to y'all. So y'all gonna get and start understanding me a little bit better the more that I try and the more that I keep pushing for it. But I believe that since I've been filling y'all in about my life and telling y'all a little bit about, my upbringing, not my whole upbringing, but for the past probably 5-6 years, I also have to give y'all more insight because I kind of just jumped into a topic that brought me to what I was trying to get out to y'all, but I'm leaving pieces missing, if that makes sense, right? So boom. Back to that story, but not really that story, but back to that time frame of when I was telling y'all around, like the time frame around that story, right? So, like, how I be telling y'all, like, everything happens for a reason. Faith without works is dead. Like, you gotta look at it as take the good with the bad with the good and learn how to move forward. Learn how to teach you how to make you stronger. All those things that I be telling y'all in my other videos that I start off my videos with, trust and believe. I'm still learning how to do those things myself, but I also experienced it too for myself. So that's why I'm trying to guide, because it worked for me. I'm not saying it's going to work for you, but I'm putting it out there because I never know who my story is going to reach and who it is going to help. Because I just feel like, not that I know everything, and I don't want to say that, oh, I know this is going to work for you. Like, I'm not trying to make you feel like that, because that's not how I'm coming off. But I know if it worked for me, it can work for somebody else, is where I'm getting at. Nothing that I don't know for myself. But yeah, I'm still learning. Get it? Get it. Anyways, I feel like my life, and not just from the last 5-6 years, but like from probably when I was like 7, 8, 9, coming up, feel me? From 7, 8, 9 to up to my age now, I've always struggled with like learning to accept things, learning to mature properly, learning to let things go. So like, I've always been that type of person to always grasp things and hold on to things, even stuff that don't even really mean that much to the next person, but it means something to me sentimentally. I probably said that word wrong, but in a sentimental way or like an emotional way, whatever, it's connected to me. I feel like it's connected to me. I'm going to hold on to it. That goes for my emotions, my anything. Get the point? You get the point. It's hard for me to move on from things that happened a long time ago because, like I just explained, I hold on to stuff. But what I'm learning is it's not bettering me to hold on to things that I can no longer change, right? Right. The fact that I'm realizing that is also shifting my mindset to understand that the same way I can't change those situations, I cannot change how the next person, how do you put it, treats me, how their intentions is of treating me. Person, this goes for a person right here, and then the situation goes back to I can't change the situation. Get what I'm saying? So as I got older, I know y'all heard me saying like I was a hustler. I used to make sure I made my money to survive at the ages from 11, 12, 13, 14. Like when 15 came around, I kind of lean back. Like I lost my touch a little bit. But that was also a spot in my life where I didn't have as much control. So, I hope y'all remember me telling y'all, like, certain people come in your life to destruct and destroy. I said that before, and I had to fix that little piece of hair that was sticking out. Y'all didn't even tell me. That's crazy. Like, the devil comes in different ways, shapes, and forms to destruct, destroy, and distract. You feel me? So when I say I didn't have no control, is because I was distracted by my escape that I was telling y'all about, finding ways to avoid the things that I was currently going through, which we're going to talk about another time. But we're not going to go into all topics because I don't need to be sniffling and crying at the end of this video. He won't distract me this time. To a point. But like, basically around that time, yeah, I was still hustling, but I got distracted to the point where the people that came in my life at the time and the people that was in my life at the time was distracting me with a distraction. Yeah, like, I don't know how else to put it, but they was distracting me really well, put it that way. And I took my eye off the prize for 5 seconds. I took my eye off the prize for 5 seconds. Like, I'm making my money. Like, so The whole point of me hustling and grinding and trying to make my own money in the beginning was honestly to help my grandmother. Shout out to her. She the real MVP. I was raised by my grandparents, really my grandmother. My grandfather had a part too, but I was mainly raised by my grandmother my whole life. You feel me? But like I said, I was raised by my grandparents. My mom did pass away when I was 2.5. I know I said that in one of my past videos, but for those that's new subscribers, yeah, if you didn't go check that out, now you know. So that lady held me down. That lady did everything for me. She's always been there for me. She still is there for me. Like, I can never pay her back with any type of amount of money for everything that she's done for me. You feel me? So, yeah, I just want to say shout out to my grandma. You the real MVP. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you. You get your flowers. I don't have no flowers right now. But, yeah, you get your flowers first. Like, you get your flowers first before anybody I say I look up to. I look up to you. You a rock star, baby. Like, you the queen. Like, you a warrior that's unbreakable. You're a soldier. Like, you showed me how to be strong. You showed me strength and what strength really, truly means. You feel me? So that's one of the other main reasons why I do this motivational, inspirational stuff. Because us as a family, me and her, we've been through so much. So much. But, yeah, that's off topic. Back to the point. The whole purpose of me doing the hustling, trying to make my own money in any way, shape, or form I could find. Like I said, I wasn't doing nothing illegal, but in school rules, I was doing stuff illegal. I wasn't allowed to sell candy, but I was taking that risk. As an entrepreneur, I was taking that risk of selling that candy and selling those cupcakes and, you know, taking that risk. Like I was doing what I had to do. For the whole purpose, I'm going off topic again. The whole purpose was to help her pay the bills and to help her, you know, give her something to help out, because I felt like nobody was helping out. Now, it wasn't nobody's job to help out, but like, you know, I didn't like seeing her try to live next paycheck to paycheck to pay the rent or whatever the case may be. And it was a whole nother storyline behind that. But like I said, we ain't getting into all of that. We're just not getting into all of that. But yeah, so that was my whole purpose of starting to make my own money and stuff like that. But once I started getting around them distractions, I started letting that devil distract, destroy, and destruct me. He had a hold of me for like a good 3 years. Distracting me, destroying me mentally, and destructing me. Like, I was around the wrong people. Everybody in my life was showing me different. Around the year 2014, 15, 16, like, everybody was coming in my life showing me, oh yeah, this is what, not everybody, but majority of the people that was around me wasn't for me, if that makes sense. So yeah, like I said, hold up. Not trying to talk down on nobody. Not trying to make nobody feel like I'm pointing them out or I'm talking about them. You feel me? I'm not trying to put that in the air. Everybody that was in my life at that time was meant to be in my life at that time, to build me to where I'm at today, mentally, emotionally. For me, like, it helped at the end of the day, but I still went through that phase where I let the people around me distract, and destroy me. And now it wasn't, I don't know if it was purposely, but all I know is that the same thing I'm telling you, like, to walk away from a person, or, you know, never let another person bring you down, or to not love yourself. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it does matter the state of mind you're in, because the more that you're going through traumatically, the more you're going to look for comfort in other ways. Stay with me now. Stay with me. That's why I'm trying to ease y'all into it, because it's like all of those topics that I've been talking about from the first video is like compacted into each way that I'm coming off. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm explaining the story to you, it got to do with one of those motivational connections. Might not be a specific one, but it got to do with one of them that I've already brought to your attention, so, right? I needed that journey at the age of 15, 16, and 17 to bring me back to the vision that I see for myself in wanting to be a motivational speaker. I needed that experience to get me to there. You get what I'm saying? Because without that experience, I wouldn't know how to motivate myself to want to be a motivational speaker to everybody else. Or, you know, just because that's my passion. That's what I love to do. Right? Right. Around that time, everybody that was in my life, shout out to y'all. If you know me in the year 2015, 2014, and 2016, shout out to you, because that was like a time of my life. That was a time that you had to be there. You feel me? You had to be there. So, yeah, it was a whole bunch of new experiences for me. But I started making my own money, getting around those people, letting them distract me. And now my money is going towards other things and not what I wanted it to go towards originally, right? Right, you still with me? So you still now, with me? Instead of giving the money to my grandmother when I feel like, you know, I see her, she need it, I'm using the money for my own benefit. I'm going to get my sneakers. Now, that wasn't the intentions. I'm buying new phones. That wasn't the intentions. That's the distraction, right? That's the distraction. Then I started, now here come another twist. Hold up. Now, I'm not even going to speak on that topic yet. I'm going to wait that and let that be a surprise for y'all. For me. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to hear that. Stay tuned. Yeah, at the time, I'm on the right boat, but I'm not doing good in school academically. Like, I'm just going outside for fun. Just going to enjoy myself. Now that the money is not going towards my true intentions and the things that I was praying for God to do for me. Oh, God, please provide me with money. Oh, let me find a way, God, please. Like, I remember another part of my video, I said, you better be grateful. You better be thankful for all the things that God does for you. Because the same way that he can give it, he can take it away. You still with me? Stay with me, right? With all that enjoyment now, I'm not even thinking about it. Like, I got my money. I could buy me a phone. At the time, I wasn't the flyest. Wasn't into being the flyest. But the people around me distracted me into thinking I needed the new sneakers. And that's not my mindset. Like, I needed to make sure I was on social media, like staying in tune with people. Like, that wasn't the intention of making the money. You see, I wanted to make the money to help my grandmother. And the more that I got that, like, I'm not gonna say greed, like that little sense of wealthiness, even though it was a little $100 here, $200 here, $250 here, $300 here, $350 here, like that little bit of money changed my life at the age of 14, 15, and 16. You feel me? So now, I'm not being grateful. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do with the money that I intentionally wanted to do. That's the destruct and that's the destroy. Right? I mean, not destruct and destroy. That's the distract and that's to destruct. That's what I was trying to say. Right? Right. So now this is when stuff start going left for me. All of a sudden, I'm having different emotions to the gender I like. Now I'm becoming curious. That's where that other topic came from. You feel me? Now I'm involving my life with them. And God is showing me like, hold up. you're not even on the right route right now. So what he did was he used me as an example. This going on for a year, almost 2 years. You're not even using the money that you said you needed, that I provided for you, on the things that you said you was. Now you're letting this get to your head a little bit too much. Snatchies. Give me that. Now, I'm not working, or I'm not making the money that I want to make, right? So now I'm asking people for money. Whoa, I was never that type of person to do that. Now, I'm using the money that I done saved my last to cop. At the times, we had nicks and dimes, and I'm copping nicks and dimes with my last. Like, distraction, destruction, destroying, all right then and there. Then, hold up. There's more. That's when I moved. Now you're going to take that away from me? You're going to take it all away from me at once at that. From the year of 2015, 2016, my life switched like a light switch. It switched before my eyes. Like, I blinked and it was all different. But that was because I allowed the devil to distract, destroy, and destruct me. And it came in a different way, in a different form, if that makes sense. So, yeah, like, that was my little story that led up to the stories that I have been telling y'all. Feel me? It's more, like, I know you could tell by the way I'm stopping and going through and looking around and not even making eye contact with y'all. Like, it's way more and it's way deeper than that. But that was my example of, like, learning to walk away from a person, learning when to move forward, learning how to accept the bad with the good, learning how to be grateful and thankful for the prayers that you asked God for, that he provided for you, learning how to be grateful on your bad days, and prayerful on your bad days, and just on your good days, just as much as you was prayerful and trying to ask for it on your bad days. Like, still be grateful regardless of what you do and how you decide to go about life. You have to know who's for you. The great intentions, the intentions, the genuine intentions that other people have for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is where my current life comes in from my past life, because now I'm learning to accept who's for me and who ain't for me. You feel me? Coming in my life, that been in my life, that's still coming in my life, that's trying to distract and destroy me still to this day. But it's what I allow, is what I'm allowing to come in my life right now, is what that I'm accepting in my life right now. So that person that I was in 2014, 15, I still got some type of traits and some type of red flags and, some childish mindsets and some immature mindsets from then. But all together as one person, I'm not her no more. That's not me no more. I've grown. I have grown. I've grown so much. I don't look at situations the same no more. Back then, I didn't know how to walk away. Back then, I didn't know my self-worth. Like, it wasn't just that person at the time, but all of this inched up into me believing and into me to wanting to look at my life and take a reflection back on my life to say, like, the show must go on. Life is not going to stop because I'm having a bad day. Life is not going to revolve around me. As much as we'll love that to happen, it doesn't. Reality is true. Reality is what's real, not what you fantasize in your head. So I'm still stuck in those ways in some days. I'm still stuck in that mindset in some days, and I have to catch myself like, all right, time to stop dwelling on the past and doing something about the way I feel. So it's like all of that I just told y'all took a toll on me mentally. All right. Since I moved to Pennsylvania, it's been taking a toll on me because I've had a lot more time to be by myself and to think to myself. Without those people that was once in my life, that was always in my ear, convincing me to send them money, or convincing me to come to New York, or convincing me to be around a group that wasn't for me, like involving myself in a environment that wasn't for me, that was just the devil trying to distract, destroy, and destruct me. And I let him. The purpose of me saying that is, now that I know better, I'm going to do better. Now that I know where I took a fault at, and I took those L's, I turned those L's and turned them, however L look right to you. To me, it looked like this is an L, you feel me? But that could be backwards to y'all. So this might be y'all L. But I turned that L and turned it into a lesson. We all want to take L's in life. It's part of life. The first letter in life is L. So why would you think that you're not going to go tumbling down taking an L? Why would you think you invincible, untouchable? Even with the positivity that I'm trying to give to you and I'm trying to, put in your mindset and leave you with, that still it protects you from being in a certain mindset, in a certain mind state. But that's not by itself. Just having that faith of positivity is not going to work without giving it out and without also receiving it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and the negativity is always going to come in the way to try to outshine the positivity. But it's up to you. Like, it was up to me to make those decisions. And it was my choice to do those decisions. But it's up to you to allow it or to not allow it. Be very careful of what you allow in your space. Your mental space, your emotional space, your spiritual space, your, down there space. If you know, you know. I'm trying to keep this rated, PG, rated PG. But just be careful of what you allow in your space, because not every situation is meant to better you, and not every person is coming with the right intentions, if that makes sense. It's gonna look like shimmer and glam in the beginning, but you always have to keep your guard up to understanding what you like, what you want in your life, the people you allow in your life, and the way that you allow those people to treat you. You have to notice if it's hurting you or if it's helping you. You get what I'm saying? Now, if it's taking from you more than it's supplying for you, let it go. But if you see that you're growing with this person, or the situation is bettering your life, then it's for you. Those people that's helping you get to the next level and helping you mentally and helping you understand yourself and telling you what was right and giving you those right intentions, you're not going to take it no type of way, because it's coming from a true place. It's coming from a pure place. But also got to be careful for the manipulation, because people not going to tell you they are a manipulator. They're not going to tell you they're here to manipulate you. They're not. They're going to keep you around for the benefits. They're going to keep you around for what you could supply to them or the people that they got around them and themselves. You feel me? It's never like, just pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your worth, understand your worth, don't lower your standards for nobody, and don't allow things in your life that is not meant for you. If you have a true intention, or you have a gut feeling, or you have a goal, do not let nothing or nobody distract you. I'm telling you, don't let nobody get in the way of throwing you off your game. That's where I messed up. That's why, and we better, and we coming back stronger. You feel me? Because I don't let a lot of people knock me off my saddle. I don't let a lot of people knock me off my game, distract me from my point of view. You feel me? My tunnel vision. So every time I fall, I'm getting back up. Stronger, bigger, and better. Literally bigger, but I ain't gaining. I'm trying to lose weight. So yeah, I hope y'all grasp all of that and it made sense to y'all the way it made sense to me. Because I was trying to come off with a, like, you know, inspirational type of vibe, but I kind of got deep real quick because I had to explain to y'all what was the purpose of me jumping into those topics. You feel me? So, like I said, I don't want to leave y'all with empty spaces and not understanding. But yeah, this is how it came out. This is how God delivered it. I got more topics on those topics. I got more to say on those topics, I should say. I have more to say and speak on those topics. But for right now, that's what came to me. And anything else that I want to say, my bad. So I got to speed this up because time is getting crazy. It's 2:14 in the morning. See, I didn't end up sniffling and, you know, crying. I let y'all know what I had to let y'all know. But thank you for listening. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. But like I said, I got to wrap this up. So if y'all want more explanation, if I was a little all over the place, let me know. But I was trying to get to a point. You feel me? Hope you caught that point. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But those who get it. Those who didn't, it wasn't your time, you know, to understand where I was coming from. But hopefully in the future you do. And you know, you think about it like, oh, okay, I see what you were saying. Anyways. Once again, thank you for getting me to 64 subscribers. I love y'all. Stay tuned for Workout Wednesday. Stay tuned for me to work this stomach out, work this stomach out, work this stomach out, work this. They be like, I can't dance for nothing. I don't got rhythm. I got 2 left feet. But like I said, stay tuned for Workout Wednesday. Stay tuned. Love y'all. Have self-love. Self-love is the best love. Stay positive. Be positive and productive. Love y'all. Peace.